It's a lot of y'all wrecking out trying to prove to a dumb bitch that you ain't dumb. It's a lot of y'all like getting used trying to prove to a motherfucker who ain't loyal you loyal. It's a lot of y'all like you keep going in these backward cycles with an ex from an old relationship trying to prove that you wasn't actually moving on too fast, but you trying to prove it to a motherfucker that never fit with you anyways. Like some of y'all like, well, I don't really understand what she's saying, so I'm gonna break it down in the most simplest ghetto ass terms. Y'all be breaking up with people, and then when you break up with them and they make comments like, oh, so that's your new boo? Or, oh, you talking to that nigga now? Then in an effort to try to make it seem like you're not doing something wrong in their eyes, you pretend as if you haven't moved on. No, I ain't fucking with them like that. It ain't all like that. And then because you've now said that, now you have to go and project that out into the environment. Meaning like you got to go around and pretend like you ain't really fucking with the nigga because you told your ex that you ain't really fucking with him like that. Or you not trying to play the girl to the left because you done told your baby mama you ain't moved on that quick because she felt something. Who gives a fuck about how a motherfucker that you tried to work something out with feel about you moving forward? Like y'all can't even move around right for the sake of y'all future, trying to worry about what a bitch from y'all past think. Then a lot of y'all niggas, y'all in the streets, you wrecking out, catching charges, doing all kind of dumb shit, trying to prove to another dumb nigga that can't get out the streets like you that you a certain type of nigga. Like, y'all really got to stop this shit. You got to normalize the idea of changing and maturing and moving forward and feeling good about that shit. But I told y'all on Instagram the other day, I ain't never took these panties off for a nigga I didn't mean to. So for those y'all that be sitting around fucking with somebody and then you trying to pretend to another bitch that you ain't really fucking with them, what is you doing? Like, what is you doing? Somebody explain to me the logic behind doing some shit or being involved in some shit or fucking with somebody that you then got to turn around and go fake to another bitch like you ain't involved in it or you ain't doing it or you ain't fucking with them. Like, ain't this your life? Like, don't you get one to live? Like, don't, for the most part, you have to look out for self? Like, I'm trying to understand. Sanchez, you know people like this. You know they is. It's a nigga right now trying to prove to another dumb nigga that he's smart or that he ain't dumb. It's a nigga right now trying to prove to a nigga who ain't real that he a real nigga. Y'all be around here doing shit that other people feel like y'all should do to prove that you solid. But they ain't even solid. They ain't solid to you or they self. I'm trying to understand it. Y'all hoes do it all the time. You right now got a nigga that this nigga ain't never showed you no type of loyalty. From the time you start fucking the nigga, girl, this man ain't showed you no type of like, I'm team you. And you running yourself ragged, bitch, with that goddamn wig on, trying to prove to this nigga that you loyal. You ain't talking to nobody. Ain't nobody in your phone. You ain't on that. Like, for what? What you think you finna get in the end? What you think you gonna get out of a nigga that ain't loyal? What you gonna get out of a nigga that ain't paying your ass no mind? Y'all trying to prove to a nigga you paying him all the mind and he ain't gonna pay your ass a fuck thing. I can't understand it. The points y'all be trying to prove to the wrong fucking people. It'd be different if y'all was doing this shit with somebody that the energy was reciprocated. You know, you ride with your dog and trying to show him that you solid because he a solid nigga and you know he ain't gonna tell on you and you ain't gonna tell him. Y'all be riding with niggas. You don't know what this nigga will do if some shit happen. So, some real time get put on the table, you know, in a prison situation, a fucking shootout occur. You don't know what this nigga gonna do. But you every day ride with fire and carry yourself a certain type of way and showing your money and doing certain shit with these hoes trying to prove to a nigga that you something that he ain't. I don't get it. I don't get it. A bitch ought to be somewhere trying to prove to their kids they're a real nigga. Trying to prove to their family, bitch, I'm solid. Y'all be out here in the streets trying to prove to the next nigga you's a solid nigga. And the nigga ain't finna do nothing for you anyway. Like, regardless. Ain't nothing loyal gonna come out the situation. I'm just trying to understand when this become a thing. When did it become a thing? To have to prove to a dumb bitch you ain't dumb. So you hoes do it too in friendships. You steady trying to prove to your homegirl that you got it like that. But she ain't got it like that. The shit get deeper. Y'all be in co-parenting situations. You trying to prove to your baby mama that you ain't no broke nigga, but she's a broke bitch. So who the fuck is she to prove that you got anything? That hoe broke too. So bitch, you might as well just be broke right along with her. Or just do you. Parent how the fuck you want to parent. Y'all let a broke bitch that get everything from the system and welfare tell you you ain't shit. And you really running ragged trying to prove to her that you is something. How that make sense, bro? Explain that. A bitch with nothing trying to make you jump through hoops to show that you got something. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. All I'm saying, you fucking with another nigga already? What you hoes doing? It ain't even like that. Not me. I'm gonna look a nigga dead in their face. You fucking with another nigga already? You goddamn right. I'm giving up this pussy already. Why do you give a fuck? I've been giving it to you for years. You ain't showed me no loyalty. You ain't see no value. I wouldn't give a fuck what you tell the internet. Tell them I moved on the next day, bitch. The day I found out this shit wasn't nothing with you, I'ma pass this shit out to whoever the fuck. It's mine, ain't it? It's mine, ain't it? I'm trying to understand why the fuck do I got to prove to an ex nigga that I'm not giving up this pussy to what I feel like might be the next best nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. Y'all crazy. Who taught y'all this shit? Your mama? Tag her on here. Because she need to come on. I need to talk to her. Tag your grandma on here. Your me-ma, your big mama. Whoever taught y'all. Your OG, your big homie in the streets. Tag that nigga on here. Let me talk to him about teaching you to prove to a broke nigga that you ain't broke. Or to a pussy hole that you a solid nigga. I'm trying to understand it. I'm saying you fucking with her already. You goddamn right, bitch. You weren't trying to submit to me. You weren't trying to be a nigga backbone. All you want to do is argue and be toxic. You motherfucking right. I'm dicking down the next bitch. You ought to look a bitch in their eyes and tell them the real about that's y'all problem. You don't know how to be honest and real. And stand on what the fuck you doing. I'ma stand on what the fuck. I ain't finna prove to an old bitch nothing by the new bitch. I ain't finna be around here trying to prove to a broke bitch that I got something. I ain't finna be around here trying to prove my character to a motherfucker that I know nothing about yours. Y'all be around people, you don't know a fuck thing about what this person will do when the pressure come on, but you trying to show them in every way that you solid and you ain't gonna, man, get the fuck out of here. Tag your mama, bitch. That's how I feel. Tag her. Because I feel like she taught you this shit. I'm just trying to figure out when it became normal to lie about moving on for something better for the sake of a bitch feelings who they didn't mean you know well. I don't get it. I don't get it. No, don't try to act like you wasn't raised by your mama. Tag her. She raised you, bitch. Tag her. My only thing is, if you move how I'm explaining, you will save yourself a lot of y'all. I'm finna be real with y'all. A lot of y'all right now, you in a entanglement, bitch. You got a situation that you pursuing right now with somebody new, but then you got this situation with your ex or your baby daddy or your baby mama that you be texting and arguing back and forth. There's this feeling of like, I don't want them to catch me doing what I'm doing with this new person. And there's no real reason for you to feel like this or have to prove anything to them besides the fact that your mammy raised your ass wrong. Because if you was any type of solid motherfucker, if the relationship with them didn't work out, they deserve whatever answer match what the fuck going on. Which is hell yeah, I moved. You must ain't care about me like that. I guess I didn't then, bitch. It didn't work anyway, so who gives a fuck about whether I really cared or not? When some shit over, it's over. Some of y'all don't understand that. When the shit over, it's over. It really don't even matter no more why it's over, how it ended. When it's over, bitch, it's over. So now that it's over, it really don't matter to you what the fuck I'm doing. The live ain't freeze. I'm just looking at y'all dumbasses. That's all. That's all. Bitch need to definitely tag the whole. I'm just trying to understand how this makes sense. Y'all been doing one-on-one phone calls with me. And shout out to all of y'all that's been supporting and jumping down and like, you know, clicking the dialing and texting the number in my bio and setting up a one-on-one. But some of this shit, man, that y'all be talking about on these calls, man, y'all got to stop. Y'all on the call, can you help me figure out how to cut ties with my ex? Bitch, it's over. All you doing is going in circles trying to figure out how to make them feel like you ain't moved the fuck on. And then this is why you don't feel good about your future. This is why you can't work on your goals. This is why your pH balance off, bitch. Nigga, this is why you can't get your fucking swagger right. Because you too busy trying to make an ex-bitch think you're moving on in a way that they want you to move on. I know. I'm saying I ain't with nobody right now. Man, stop telling that girl that motherfucking lie. You were fucking the next day. Because you knew that shit you were doing with her wasn't going nowhere. Just tell the truth. And who gives a fuck if she hurt? It's over. When the shit's over, it's over. When it's done, it's done. I don't know what y'all doing. Like, what's happening right now? It ain't about. Let me explain something to y'all, because this shit is so simple. I don't want you to overthink it. Somebody say everybody can't move when you move. Listen to what I'm explaining. What I'm talking about on this live is trying to prove points to people that don't fucking matter, right? Right? So if y'all my ex and we break up, right? And you see me a week later with another nigga, or somebody gossip and tell you love talking to another nigga, or, you know, you see me in the mall with another nigga. That shit y'all be doing as exes, where y'all text a bitch phone like I'm saying that's your new nigga, or you ain't care about a nigga anyway. Look how quick you moved on. The concept that be in y'all mind where y'all text back, or you call back, or you argue back in an effort to try to make them believe that you really did care and you didn't move on. All that shit is fucking relevant. It don't matter, because the relationship is over. Rather you and old dude is actually doing something, or rather it was just a friend you was walking with in the mall. It don't fucking matter in the conversation to the ex-mother. Like, y'all, I don't know how to break it. I don't know how to break it down. That's definitely on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't know how else to break it down. If you don't get it, bitch, you're dumb. And you know, I ain't really into like directly name calling, but bitch, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're stupid. To sit around and argue with a motherfucker that it didn't work out with them. They didn't see no value in what y'all had going on. That's why the fuck they your ex. That's why you moved on. That's why you ain't with them. That's why you in the mall with the new nigga. That's why you over the new bitch house. Because whatever you had going on with the bitch that's questioning you right now, it wasn't worth shit. Y'all go to explain it. You go to explain it. A lot of you niggas, y'all, even your homeboys and shit, they'll ask you, damn, I'm saying you done moved on from old girl that fast? Damn, bro, I'm saying you finna be back in the same situation. Now you telling him, nah, man, nigga I ain't even fuck with these hoes like that right now. So now because you done said this out loud to these niggas that don't know nothing about relationships, and half the time don't got your best interest at heart, and ain't gonna fucking look out for you like that if your ass was homeless or needed some help. Now you finna prove to this nigga in your moves every day that you ain't taking no bitch serious. Now you might have a bitch in front of you that's really for you, gonna care, might be that one, but because you told your dogs out on the block you ain't taking no hoes serious, you treating the lady some kind of way, trying to prove points to these niggas who half the time they be having a bitch at home. They for these hoes. They shacked up with somebody, but they gonna encourage you not to fuck with the hoes. This is the shit that y'all do that makes sense. You trying to prove to a dumb nigga that you ain't dumb. You trying to prove to a stupid nigga that you ain't stupid. You trying to prove to a nigga that got a whole wife that you don't need no wife. But he got a support system at home. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can't. It's the dumb shit y'all was taught to try to fit in. Try to get a bitch to like. Niggas is doing it every day. I watch y'all. I be on one-on-ones with y'all. Y'all have good women in y'all life. Doing for y'all. Looking at the average hoe. They want to see what they can get out of a nigga. They ain't trying to submit. They got attitude problems. They can't manage their emotions. Around here, victims of everything. Y'all be having some solid bitches in y'all life. But because you trying to prove to a homeboy or another nigga that you's a player or some type of nigga that don't take these hoes serious. But keep in mind now, you ain't got no hoe in your life. You got a grown woman. You gonna miss your blessing trying to prove to these niggas that, what? You don't like blessings? Because that's basically what you're doing. Y'all don't know what to tell. Y'all hoes like that too. You sit around and let another dumb bitch that can't keep a nigga, or a bitch that's shacked up with a nigga that she ain't finna leave, tell you how to fucking move. So now you right here trying to prove points to hoes that you ain't taking these niggas serious. You passing up all the good niggas. You sending them screenshots. Girl, look how this nigga keeps saying good morning in my inbox. This why your ass keep getting drugged by a nigga who ain't even up in the morning worried about your ass. He at the next bitch house, listening in the morning time, getting his dick sucked. But you gonna prove to these hoes, you gonna do these niggas how they do you. I'm just trying to understand when the shit became normal. When did it become a thing? Y'all be dogging out good people and then be standing around while another dumb bitch clapping for you while you doing it. Like you got a raw ass bitch on your team. You cheating on her and lying to her, and your homeboy sitting back giving you a pat on the back. He's a dumb nigga. You's an even dumber nigga for trying to prove to him or keep up with this fucking charade. And the lady ought to leave you alone for good and run off in the sunset with another nigga. And when you ask her, I'm saying you moved on that quick, she ought to turn around and say, yeah, his dick better, and walk off from your dumb ass. Y'all don't be living y'all lives for y'all, so y'all be living y'all shit for other people. This is why half the stuff I be talking about on my lives, it never ran across y'all mind. Because the way that y'all process information and the shit y'all be thinking about, you be thinking backwards, moving ass backwards, worrying about what other people think as opposed to worrying about what you think about yourself, worrying about if you seem solid to somebody else. Bitch, are you solid to you? Some of y'all, you done proved to everybody in your life that you loyal and caring except to yourself. Now, you explain to me where the value is in that. Everybody around you understand, you know what? She a solid ass bitch. You know what? That whole look out. You looking out for everybody except for you. When it come down to it and the bitch really asks you how you feel about you, you got low self-esteem, you overcompensate with your vanity and shit. Can't go nowhere without having your hair a certain way, your clothes on, or having on some designer as a nigga, or you got to be behind a foreign car with a Cuban link on, or make it seem a certain type of way in order for you to feel like somebody. And you pass out all this time, this energy, this money to other people just in the end to realize you lived your life for other motherfuckers. But when you die by yourself, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck if you died in a shootout and all you niggas die. You're still gonna die individually and leave this motherfucker solo. So what is you doing? What is you doing? Y'all can't stand on your own decisions because they don't be your own decisions. They be decisions you're making trying to prove points to another bitch. Trying to make a dumb nigga think that you ain't dumb. A broke bitch think that you, oh, that irks me when I see y'all. They do it in my city like y'all got it bad in St. Petersburg, motherfucking Florida. Where y'all will get any little bit of money and you got to run to the internet and let everybody know you ain't broke. But all the people you let know, all your 5,000 friends, they broke too. Bitch, y'all ain't rich. You all around here doing the same shit. And this is the thing, it really don't matter how much money you got. Most of you motherfuckers broke mentally. And when you broke up here, bitch, you broke. Broke is a mindset. You ever see the motherfucker have a whole bunch of money, but still living like a motherfucking, a bitch in the projects, living paycheck to paycheck or on welfare and housing? Bitch, you broke just like because you a slave to the money. You ain't living life living you. You getting pulled in different directions based on who like you, based on how much money you got. Y'all be trying to prove to poor motherfuckers you ain't poor. They poor. Bitch, you need to prove to yourself that I can come up out of poverty and not end up back. All right. This why y'all was up when the EDD fraud was going on, and now you're back down, bitch, trying to sell, buy, find a new scam or do something else because you was poor even when you had the racks. Even when you had the racks, bitch, you was poor then too. Broke is a fucking mindset. And this is something your mammy didn't teach you. She didn't teach you this. She didn't teach you that. Listen, little John, on Monday, if you have $12 and you hit a lick on Wednesday, and on Thursday morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning after you hit the lick, you and your dogs have $50,000, you still got the same amount of knowledge in your brain that you had on Monday when you had the $12. So if you think somehow that now you $50,000 up, that you're smarter than what you were on Monday, you're not. You just have more dollars, but you're going to do the same poor shit with it that you were doing with the $12 on Monday. Your mammy didn't teach you that. That coming up on a bag don't make you smart. You got to go seek knowledge in order to actually be wealthier than what you are now. This is why the fuck y'all can get settlements when your people die, hit the lotto and shit, and you be back broke in 3 to 5, bitch. Like a motherfucking prison sentence. Some of y'all was up. Y'all was around here when them scams was going on. Bitch, I got some M's. Bitch, I got racks. I got all this money on these cars. You think you smarter because you got 3, 4 cars with 10, 12 racks on each one of them. Ho, you got the same amount of knowledge in your brain you had before them cards hit, bitch. So unless you go get online and read, go take a course somewhere or do some type of financial planning or some shit. You the same bitch you was trying to manage them CNA checks before them fucking EDD fraud cards hit with some money on them. And I know y'all don't want to hear me say, but I don't give no fucks about y'all. This me now. I give no fucks if you think I'm talking about you. I don't give a damn, because everything I'm saying is solid. In order to be smarter, wealthier, richer than what you are now, you got to grow this. You can grow your bank account to whatever you want. But no, y'all like to get money and prove to some po-holes that you ain't po. Go to the mall and get exposed all your money, come back around, and you want to try to prove to everybody else that's still trying to come up that you done came up. And we don't give no fucks. Half the time the people be sitting around praying on your downfall. You be balling, they be sending prayers up hoping you fall. I don't give a fuck about stepping on no toes. Bitches got corns on them anyways. No fucks. I don't give no fucks. You know, y'all watch my videos anyway and be thinking I be talking about y'all. And I don't. I be speaking in general facts. But you and your mama be home hurt. Oh, look at that bitch. Her voice deep. Oh, why she got that wig on? Or what she got going on? Well, man, I wouldn't give a fuck if I lived in a cardboard box, bitch, with no man and no money. And my EDD checks just got lost, bitch. I'm still telling the truth. The fuck? Now tell your mama that. Go find your daddy and explain that to him. Y'all niggas do it too. You hit a lick in the streets and now you feel like you ever seen a bitch like they come into some money and they all of a sudden think they business. Listen. Oh, Jesus, I done been in relationships with some niggas. Like, this nigga done got a bag and not all of a sudden he got a fucking business management degree. Like, nigga, you barely could read on Monday. It's Friday and you done hit a lick. And now you fucking like, you finna go open up all kind of business. If you don't sit your ass down somewhere, then when you say this, you hating. You hating. You don't want to see a nigga up. You ain't going nowhere but up the fucking road with them goddamn fucked up ass business and entrepreneurship ideas you got. What y'all want me to tell you? I don't know. I don't know how to get on here and fake and be flawed and say things that, you know, oh, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want, this is the fucking truth. The live ain't freeze. I'm just sitting here looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. Exactly. Let that sizzle in your spirit, like Country Wayne say. If you watching this on that fake page, where the bio say it's a gamer from Brazil and it got like 67,000 followers, that's not my page. I don't post cash apps on my fucking lives. Like, I don't sit on here and ask y'all for money in exchange for cussing y'all the fuck out. That's not what I do. If you're trying to get a one-on-one with me, if you want some advice that's tailored to your situation, like you want some, you know, one-on-one with me, whether it's business or about family or about boundaries or about, you know, a relationship you're trying to get over, or, you know, a friendship or any kind of situation, on my Instagram page, the phone number is in my bio. I'm about to drop another phone number for y'all to be able to call, and I'll put it in my bio on Facebook as well. It is up on Instagram. If you haven't bought my book, you should go on lovedorseytv.com and buy the book. It does take a little bit longer to get it, so all of y'all that keep like running the PayPal, fucking emailing me, it's fucking coming. The book's got to come to me first and I'm going to sign them. If you just want your book fast, okay, order it off of Amazon. I don't know what to tell you. Go in Barnes & Nobles, it's in Walmart, it's in Target.com, all of that. For those of y'all that's been booking one-on-ones with me, when I drop Pay Attention Part 2, which is on relationships, you guys will have access to purchasing it first. Anybody that spent money with me and supported my brand when it comes to these one-on-one consultations, y'all will definitely have access to my next set of books first. The music that's out, you can find it on any streaming platform. Just type in Love Dorsey or I Am Love Dorsey. My song Toxic is supposed to drop this Friday. I just signed with Authentic Empire, so I'm hoping, but I think it might get pushed back to Valentine's Day because they want to drop a video with it. I don't know. I'll let y'all know, like, probably tomorrow. If you're mad, I understand. Make sure y'all go follow my new like page. After a while, I'm only going to be doing lives on that page. I'm referring to Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, I made a post earlier about my new like page. Go follow that page. I got some big announcements coming up, and it'll be made on that page. You can book a one-on-one by going, so go on Instagram, and the phone number is in my bio. It's 404-857-0040. You can text that number or call that number. They'll get you locked in. Definitely get the book. If you don't got the book, man, it's definitely worth getting. It's a workbook. It's not a book that you actually sit down and read. It's a book where you actually sit and be accountable for the state that your life in. A lot of y'all don't understand, especially females. Our attitudes, our mood swings, our inability to be able to manage our emotions, a lot of that shit have to do with what you eat. And by eat, I don't just mean the food you eat. What you watch, what you allow yourself to sit and listen to, the things that you sit up and watch on TV and listen to in music. And also it does have to do with what you actually physically put in your body too. Some of y'all don't understand things like, you know, a lot of starch, rice, noodles, bread, shit like that. Your body turns that into glucose. So a lot of times when you sit and eat meals that have a whole bunch of that, or a whole bunch of snacks, or a whole bunch of fast food with preservatives and all kind of shit in it, that shit alters the way that you feel. You'll be up sometimes. Next thing you know, your whole attitude done changed and shit. You thinking you bipolar, but bitch, you're not eating right. You don't get enough fruits and vegetables, no probiotics, no shit to help your immune system. A lot of y'all, you don't get enough sleep. This is why the fuck you be moody and agitated and you have anxiety and shit like that. A lot of y'all, you wasn't raised to be able to identify your emotions correctly. So every emotion you feel, you think it's either anger or agitation, but you don't understand. Sometimes you're feeling jealous. Sometimes you're feeling anxiety, anxious. That means you in a spot where you feel like, you know, the unknown, or you not being in control of what's going on right now. The situation has you bothered. It got your, you know, your balance thrown off, your energy off. Some of y'all, you keep fucking with the wrong nigga. That's why your whole pH balance, your aura, your energy, your vibe is off about life. You're yelling at the kids and shit. You got attitudes and shit for nothing. For nothing. If you go work on self, child, go work on you. Learn to just be a woman, like I explained to y'all the other night on that live. Live in your feminine. Some of y'all, you need to dress up more. You need to keep your hair done more. Go get your nails done more. Some of y'all, if you ain't into like makeup and shit like that, clean your skin. Keep yourself clean. Keep yourself up. Put on things that make you feel sexy. When you feel good and sexy about yourself, you carry yourself a certain type of way. Y'all be walking around with them bonnets on and shit too much, looking angry and shit. So then you start acting angry and shit. Can't be no woman. You around here like a fucking wrestler or a boxer or some shit. Some of y'all, you wear clothes that make you like, you know, feel outside of self. Y'all walk around with them bodysuits on with all you goddamn rolls and shit showing, looking like a WWE wrestler and shit like that. Put on some shit that complements your shape and your mindset, bitch. You'll feel better about you. Some of y'all, you just worry too much about what other people think. Like I said in the beginning of this live, you fucking trying to prove points to another motherfucker. Y'all be in these relationships trying to like prove to a dumb bitch that you ain't dumb. That whole dumb dog, she don't know shit about being no grown woman, don't understand relationships, can't manage her emotions, barely could take care of her kids. All she know how to do is go to them people's job, come home and pay them little bills, swing in the club and blow up your phone. That is not nobody for you to be around here trying to prove you a man to. Same for some of you women. You around here every day trying to carry yourself a certain type of way for this nigga. He can't even get his fucking basics together. He don't know what it mean to lead. He ain't no type of daddy to his children and shit. Bitch he ain't gonna be nothing to you. Girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. You keep sashaying behind this nigga trying to make him feel like he ought to pick you. Girl, let a nigga choose you on his own. When a man choose you, I told y'all ass, it's a whole different vibe. I've been learned. I ain't picking. Nigga gonna pick me. The live ain't freeze. I'm just looking at y'all ass. How y'all be looking at me. Yeah, they be looking like wrestlers, have that shit on all crazy and shit. No, they be. Some of y'all like, and I ain't saying this to body shame nobody and shit like that, but some of y'all, you know that your shape fucked up. Not because I'm saying it, but because that's how you feel about you. But you not disciplined enough to change your eating habits and go work on you. So you put on shit and then you put it on with an attitude because you know that people looking at you crazy. You ever go to the club and you see them bitches like, they know they look a mess in that dress. You know you do. You know when you put that shit on, when you can say whatever you want to say, bitch, on this live. I don't give a fuck. I don't. You got the right one today, ho. But y'all, you be knowing when you put the shit on because you know your shape ain't right. But instead of you exit, just stay out the streets for a while, ho. Go exercise. Change how you eat. You're valuable, girl. You valuable. It's worth you giving the club a rest and giving them niggas a rest and go work on you to the point where you get in a space where, you know, I'm in shape and I feel good about me and I got time and money to go shop and buy clothes that come instead of coming in the club blowing up at us and what you looking at. You know what the fuck we looking at? You look crazy with that shit on. And yeah, we should worry about our own self, but girl, a lime green fucking polyester dress with all them goddamn rolls short up under your ass crack with them black spots on the back of your, it ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, we looking, and you right, we should mind our business, but girl, not tonight. Bitch done had a couple drinks or two, might have smoked a joint or two. We looking, bitch. But you wouldn't even be feeling the way you feeling if you was more disciplined in your life outside of stepping out. This is just stuff you gotta be accountable for as a person. Some of y'all niggas, I hate to say it, but y'all niggas with dreads, y'all have be stank, dog. It be stank, bro. Your hair be fucking stank, dog. Like, just because you got locks don't mean you're not supposed to care for that shit. Then when a bitch say something, you got an attitude and shit. You put on a hat and shit, it be that black ring in the inside and shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? And you wouldn't even have to be you wouldn't have to be defensive and shit. If you just went and, like, took the time, it is all right, bro. How y'all be buying that Zaza, paying $100 for a fucking quarter and shit. Like, go and pay the dread lady $100 to wash your fucking hair, dog, on a regular basis, bro. The same way you buy that bud every day. These are things that just have to do with upkeep itself. So when you out in the world, you don't have to feel self-conscious. Like, you don't have to worry about arguing with us or us. You can just feel good about it. And if you don't care, then fuck it. You don't got to listen to me. Like, if you all right with that fucking ring around the hat, like a ring around the tub after some Project Kids done got out, so be it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it stink. It be fucking stink. I'm finna get off here because I feel like I said enough. I feel like I said enough for y'all to screen record and talk about me in the group chats and, you know, copy the parts that really was talking about you and then post it on your page and say that I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm really a man. My voice too deep. Like, this is the part where you know, get off and screen record and go tell your home. You think she know what she talking about? Yes, bitch. I know it. You ain't got to go ask another dumb bitch if what I'm saying is smart. I'm telling you it's smart, ho. The fuck? I don't know why y'all saying, oh my God, because I'm just telling y'all what's true. I'm just telling y'all what's real. Some of y'all, you won't do no real work on self to go get you right so that you can enter in healthy relationships. So y'all be sitting around all day on the internet hating. Just hating on other people. Just like, as soon as you see two people together that you think happy or whatever, here y'all come with the hating comments. Sitting around DMing people shit about their peoples and shit. For what? For what? It ain't doing nothing for you. Y'all don't know how to mind y'all business. Don't know the importance of privacy and shit. This is stuff that we got to work on as people. This is why I be talking about this shit. Because it's important. Our parents didn't teach us this shit. So we out here looking crazy with this bum ass shit. You mad because you can't keep a man. So you around here hoping to see somebody else, man, do something to them. Or wanting them to be a dumb bitch because you a dumb bitch. That's how you really feel about yourself. Y'all love to call another bitch dumb or ugly or whatever, when really that's a reflection of how you feel about you. Because if you really had some real self-esteem about you, you wouldn't be worried about whether the next bitch dumb or not. Rather her man lying, cheating, or stealing, or what the fuck ever. You be somewhere shit showering and shaving and worrying about your own shit. Somebody said that's how I first found you. Someone edited part of your video and said that's what they love to do. They love to get on here, watch. When they realize I'm talking about their mama or their ugly ass or one of their kids that they raised wrong, then they go take it and screen record it, put it on their page. And I don't think she know what she talking about. They don't know. All they do is make people come to my page, and when they come on here, they be fucking addicted. This why I be saying for y'all bitches that get on here be talking about, well, where her man at? Or what she got going on? Or how much money? It wouldn't matter if I ain't have a dime bitch and lived in a box on the boulevard. Ain't nobody gonna unfollow this page. I wouldn't give a fuck how much you hoes disagree. How much you niggas get mad because you in the room and you can hear your girlfriend listening to my video saying how you's a bum ass nigga that need to wash your dreads, and you get mad at her. The girl ain't gonna stop listening, dog. When you leave, she gonna go back to my page and play that video all the way out. You don't stand a chance, nigga. Your dick don't hit that hard like a Love Dorsey live. You niggas ain't fucking better than I'm giving this real. So she ain't gonna leave my page if you paid her to. Now screen record that. I done been on this motherfucker with my lace wig lifting up. Goddamn, I don't know, whatever the fuck going on. I give no fucks and nobody ain't left yet. All I keep seeing is the following growing. So what that mean is, you know how y'all be thinking the internet undefeated? Nah, bitch, I'm undefeated. This shit gonna keep circulating around because it's shit people need to hear. Now be accountable or be gone, bitch. That's all I got to say. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night.